And now, Splunk's Cybersecurity 60-second charity challenge. Remember the rules. You've got to get through an entire subject in 60 seconds, or you donate to today's charity of choice. Good luck!
Okay, so today is the last day of Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And so the challenge today is just to summarize the lessons learned from October 2023. What have you learned about cybersecurity this month? How are you more aware of cybersecurity? And our charity is the World Central Kitchen. This partners with organizations, local restaurants, emergency kitchens to serve meals to survivors of disasters. So they're also responding to Hurricane Otis in Mexico to help out there. And that's why we chose this as the charity for this month. So who wants to go first?
Mick is reigning champion. Your pick.
I think my reign has long been over, but long to the king. It's Halloween. Sure. So what have I learned? So in the past month, I have learned that we're still in the place we were about a year ago, a year before that, But I had a chance to go to some cool places and talk to some cool people. I went to a conference on defense, and there was a cat there that gave a talk on scattered spider, Alfie, Lapsus, Octopus, and what if I told you it was all the same gang? And it was amazing talk, and it was just, you should really look into it. But the point I'm making behind that is I had a video that I did for Splunk earlier in the month on Twitter. You can find it, or the platform formerly known as Twitter. Ask the question, are phishing tests still an effective way to test your cybersecurity? And if you answered yes, you really need to rethink that, especially if you're using some kind of identity verification system. I think that push tests are the new phish tests. And if your organization isn't implementing those, you really, really should, because that is going to be the problem for most organizations moving forward in 2024. Happy Halloween.
That was perfect timing.
That's perfect timing. I don't think you've
No
ever
pressure,
done that.
Ryan.
Ooh, all right, let's roll. See what happens.
Give me 1 second. It's loading.
The voice of God is loading the timer.
You have some extra time to prepare what you want to say.
I need it. That was really solid. I wasn't expecting you to end with push test, or I thought you were going to go into a song like push it real good.
I had a rap in my head, but all I got was like phishing scam and AI program, and that's as far as I got. I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh, watch out for your mom.
Spoken word slam. Bop, boop, beep.
So timer is not working, so whenever you start, I'll let you know when you have 10 seconds left.
Oh boy, this is going to go well. Okay.
Sure.
So the big thing that I've learned in the last month is that I really do not want to become a CISO or a CISO or a CISO, whatever it is. Reviewing the new world and just the complexities involved, I like to look at all different types of career options. And one of the biggest things that I've learned through this is that level of executive officer right now is not covered by something called D&O. So Director and Officer Insurance, which I was not clear about at all. I had no clue what this was, but basically the concept is that a company will actually provide an insurance policy for officers of the company. So if they're sued, or they're basically sued, they are indemnified against a loss, and there's actually a policy set up for them. And almost every CISO I've now talked to their staff, none of them are covered by this. So these people are extremely exposed, and as we see today from the SEC, they are extremely at risk for being prosecuted or sued. And they are not being supported by companies. So that's what I learned.
Wow, Ryan. I would say that you win, because not only is that very timely and it relates to our SEC discussion, but I didn't know that and I just learned it.
There you go. Maybe we need to start changing Cybersecurity Awareness Month to be things that people are actually not aware of.
I knew that.
So
the saying is, if you're the only one without an insurance policy, you are the insurance policy.
Nick, did you have a D&O insurance when you were CISO for Major Pete? Or Major Pete? Mayor Pete? Pardon me?
Barely had a salary.
Fair enough. But, you got paid in vibes and New York Times resignation letters.
Best swag I've ever gotten from anywhere. Campaign swag was the best. Shout out to Team Pete.
Wow. Splunk is hurt right now as you fly their flag. It's
Oh no, I've got this. The shirts were just so soft. Like they were soft from day one. It took us a while to get on brand with that.
Soft shirts are very important.